Alright, so if you're trying to unlock the dojo belts and Blox fruits, this is how you do it. And you might be wondering, why do I even need them? Well, it's simple. If you want to craft the Dragon Storm Gun or the Dragon Heart Spear, you'll need to unlock Dragon Tether, which allows you to pick up dragon eggs on Prehistoric Island. If you want to get the Draco Race, you'll also need to complete all the dojo quests. There are some requirements before you can start. You'll need to have the Dragon Talon fighting style at level 500. If you don't have that yet, you first need to get Dragon Breath to level 400. After that, go to the Haunted Castle and spin the Bone Gacha until you get Fire Essence. Trust me, it's a pain. But once you get it, you can come back to the dojo and give it to Uzoth, and he'll sell you the fighting style. Now that we've got that out of the way, I'm going to switch to my alt so I can properly show all the quests. Alright, I'm back. Let's start. For the white belt, the quest is called Admittance. All you need to do is defeat around 20 to 30 NPCs that are within 100 levels of you. They can be higher or lower level, it doesn't matter. And there we go. As you can see, it's at 100% and boom, that's the white belt done. Now for the second belt, the yellow belt, the quest is called Water Warrior. All you have to do for this one is complete 5 sea events. I recommend killing sharks and piranhas because they're easy. Sea raids count as one, and sea beasts work as well. I did most of mine with those since they kept spawning. Just keep in mind, Rumbling Waters does not count. And there we go, 100%. That's the yellow belt done. Now we can move on to the orange belt, Diplomacy. This one is the easiest. All you need to do is trade with another player. Just trade some random trash or do it with a friend, it doesn't matter. And boom, that's the orange belt done. Now, if you go back to the dojo trainer, you'll see there's a 12-hour cooldown, which is pretty annoying, so I'll see you guys tomorrow when I can continue. 12 hours have passed, so I'm back. Now we can move on to the green belt, Beyond the Horizon. This one is actually very easy as well. All you have to do is sail your boat between sea danger levels 4 to 6 for roughly 5 to 10 minutes. This can either be really easy or super annoying depending on how many terror sharks spawn to mess with you. And of course, they had to spawn for me, why not? But just keep on sailing for 5 to 10 minutes and boom. That's the green belt done. Now we can move on to the blue belt, Saikere. This one is very easy but kind of weird. All you have to do is have someone drop a fruit on the ground for you, and then you just drop it back to them after. That's it, and boom. That's the blue belt done. Now we move on to the purple belt, Hanto. For this one, we need to kill elite pirates. The best way to do this is to go to the castle on the sea and talk to the elite hunter. If he gives you the prompt saying there's one in the server, go find it and kill it. After killing it, server hop, and then come back to the elite hunter. If he tells you there are none available, then it's time to server hop again. And also, make sure to set your home point at the castle to make things easier. You'll need to kill 3 elite pirates in total. And done, that's my third one. We can go back to the dojo, and boom, that's the purple belt done. Now, if you talk to the dojo trainer, he's going to give you another 12-hour cooldown, which is extremely annoying, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. 12 hours have passed, so we can continue. Now we can start with the red belt, Teitoku. This one is a bit harder if you're solo, because you have to defeat either a Rumbling Waters or a Terror Shark. It's not too bad, definitely easier if you bring a buddy with you. I got a Rumbling Spawn, so it was actually pretty easy, and boom, done. That's the red belt complete. Now for the final belt, the black belt, Ryu to Atai. This one is by far the hardest because you have to complete the Prehistoric Island event, but before we do that, now that we've completed the red belt quest, if you go over to the Dragon Hunter, you'll see that you've unlocked Dragon Storm and Dragon Heart. However, we can't craft them yet because we still need to learn Dragon Tether from the Dragon Wizard, which we'll unlock after completing Prehistoric. Now, for the Prehistoric Island, I highly recommend crafting a magnet at the Dragon Hunter since it makes finding the island much faster. Also bring a buddy with you because the roles are kind of split. One player has to stay on the ground, in this case me, defending the skull from the golems. The other player has to fly around the volcano, destroying the ruptures. If you fail to protect the skull, you won't get any eggs. After finishing the event, make sure you collect at least 3 bones from the ground. You need to loot 3 for the dojo quest. Sadly, an egg will spawn for you, but you won't be able to pick it up yet since you don't have Dragon Tether, so it'll just get destroyed. And boom, that's the black belt done. Make sure to go to the Dragon Wizard after so you can learn Dragon Tether for future prehistoric runs and start collecting eggs, and that's the full guide completed. Drop a sub if the video helped you out. Laters.